This is the GLE ventilator here in operation. You gotta hold the button to get started, or else it won't flip. Right away it jumps right into what's called normal mode, where the patient's breathing in, holding the breath, breathing out. So the servos are, the inspiration servo is opening, the expiration servo is closed, and they hold, expiration servo opens, wait, inspiration opens. It's pretty straightforward. You'll see a bunch of alarms come up. You already saw an alarm come up throughout, as this is just a bench test using a little piece of apparatus that I built that I don't have a picture of to share with you. This is a tester to bring up and down the pressure. This is AC mode, so if the patient pulls a vacuum of -2 centimeters, which is not a lot of pressure, then they'll be taking, the machine feeds them a breath, and then it waits for 10 seconds, which is settable in hardware, but not there's no like dial to do it. It's settable in this hardware to change that, however long you wait for a breath. And then if you don't take a breath within the time, it'll just roll over here. Yeah, it rolls over into regular mode. And then if you do take a breath, then it says you're breathing in AC mode, takes the breath, and then waits for you to go again. Right, back in normal mode. Breathing out, breathing in, holding breath, breathing in, holding breath. Not sure what I was doing here. Probably just forgot about it for a minute. Alright, and push button to take the PEEP. So PEEP is the residual pressure in the lungs when your patient's not expiring or inspiring breath. And so it takes it all the time on this, which basically ends up being like the low pressure. But it also, if you hold the button down on an interrupt, then it will allow you to take what is called a hard PEEP, where it'll allow the patient to expire and then will hold both valves closed and then take that pressure. It only makes sense to work in normal mode, so it's not even in AC mode. Right now we're changing the breaths per minute. There's a rotary encoder on the front of the machine, a dial, if you will. And you turn that back and forth, and you can change the breaths per minute, BPM. It accidentally goes down to 4, but it should stop at 5, and it goes up to 30 breaths per minute, which is a breath every 2 seconds, which is actually super fast. And so that's user settable. One of the big challenges in building this whole thing was trying to allow it to operate continuously, even though it's just a single processor. That was one of the big challenges. You have to use millis all over the place instead of delays. You have to put in all these timing functions to make it appear as though it's on the menu you're on, but what's really happening is it's running in the background constantly, the functions to allow the patient to breathe, because obviously you need the patient to be, that's your first priority. This is a ventilator. It's supposed to be breathing in, holding out, holding out, or forcing AC mode to work while you're selecting things. And so there's an illusion that many things are going on, but really it's just running through the code, and there ends up being a bunch of different repeats of the same function with slightly different screens. So maybe that's the best way to do it, but that's the way I did it. You can check out that code if you're interested, and the links below. And yeah, there's a couple other videos on the ventilator, plus another one that GLE built. Another guy worked on that, so that's linked as well. Bye.